Just under 7.5 minutes to go in quarter number one. And there is Waxer delivering it right past DeSarlo for his 149th career goal. And we are knotted at 1 here in the first quarter. Samrani giving it up to Perner as they play catch. Here's Samrani with a rocket, and that passes through to put Southside back in front 2-1. Samrani with his 5th goal of the season. His highlight this year was a hat trick against New Hyde, and he may be working on another. It's a ground ball battle, some physicality here near the 50-yard line. And it is going to be Syosset possession here with Waxer immediately jumping out of the gates. And a pass right down low, and a slam dunk for Giovanni Accardo. His first goal of the day, and in a blink of an eye, we are knotted at 2.
They're a little funky when you're trying to pass and catch.
Samrani fakes, then tosses off the deflection. Southside still in possession as they got the reset with Brendan Vetter. And the pass inside is going to result in a goal. Southside continues to put the pressure on Syosset. Dylan Berenbrook, the sophomore, with his 6th goal of the season. And it's Southside back in front 3-2. Ball on the ground, picked up here by Romanello. And how about last-second magic? The guy that Tom just mentioned, wax on and wax off for Brody Waxer with his 150th career goal. This is going to be one for the memory banks. At the very last second, a behind-the-back swish through the net to tie the game at 3. And he mentored Nataro when Nataro was a freshman. So there's strong ties there, even from alumni. And takeaway here for Syosset, and maybe a transition opportunity as they're going to get a shot that is going to bounce right through as DeSarlo could not secure it. And it is Dario Zimbalati, the sophomore long stickman, got out in front of the pack for his first goal of the season. And he is also helping to fill in for the injured Aiden Cleary at that long stickman position. And paying off right off the bench as Hawthorne takes a page out of Zimbalati's playbook with a bouncer out of his own back pocket. And back and forth we go as we are knotted at 4, thanks to John Hawthorne. And a cross feed, and that is going to result in a goal. Accardo off the slot, sneaks it past DeSarlo, and it is Syosset in front 5-4 in this one. So now Accardo and Waxer have combined for 4 of the team's 5 goals. And another face-off victory here for Syosset as again they go low side, and it results in a magical goal for the man who has been putting his stamps all over this game, none other than Brody Waxer. Final 10 seconds for Southside here in the second quarter. Jack Muscarella getting into that point position. Can he set a teammate up? And that is a beauty. An assist to Hawthorne, right essentially at the buzzer to pull them within a goal, 6-5. He tried to get a feed there inside to Accardo, but it was broken up. And here's another takeaway for Syosset, and a strong fire towards the net. Cole Beekman to pad the lead to 2, 7-5 in the right place at the right time. They call him a smooth dodger, and there was nothing smoother than this. Very much be in the driver's seat of this game here in the second half.
And watch.
And how about a behind-the-back flip into the net for Accardo on point. He's got a hat trick, and it's an 8-5 game.
Lance, he didn't let me finish. I was going to say, you got to watch Accardo. We talked about him in the opener. He's the cutter in these situations, and what a crafty finish there behind the back.
Screen there from Beekman as they get it back to Waxer off the dodge. Can he get a look? And he delivers again. Brody Waxer with his 4th goal, and it's a 4-goal lead for Syosset. Samrani, the extra pass to Hawthorne as they continue to whip it around, and Muscarella, the scoop by Weisenfeld from point-blank range. Josh went low, and an absolute robbery to keep this a 4-goal lead for Syosset. And they get it into the hands of Waxer. Do they have a shot there? And that is denied. DeSarlo able to get a stick in the way of Accardo. So 11 on the shot clock here. A little give and go action, and they slice it right through Weisenfeld. It's the second goal of the game for Dylan Berenbrook, the sophomore who's up to 7 on the season. A little in and out action. That shot blocked by Weisenfeld as Hawthorne following it up.
No
and
goalie.
It's going to be a
No
possession
goalie.
here for Southside. But Weisenfeld gets back, but he's late on the recovery, and Samarani takes advantage. 2 goals in a minute and a half for Southside, and they have closed the gap to 3.
And get the clean clear.
Perner, the extra pass, and the shuffle throw no good. The follow is saved again by Weisenfeld. Dylan Berenbrook was there, and he was not going to get a free passage. Here's Waxer, boxed in, switches hands, and the underneath slot shot finds the bottom of the net for his 5th goal of this game, and just maybe an early dagger, a sensational opportunity, and he delivers in the clutch.
Well, I'm glad I could be here for the Brody Waxer highlight show. The one-handed, watch this, he gets a great lift by Muscarella, so I'll move it to my right hand and just snap it.
As they're going to go for the Hail Mary toss, final buzzer sounds, and that is going to do it. Syosset doing the unthinkable, avenging their loss from a year ago and knocking off Southside on the road in their backyard for the first time since 2023, as Southside's 30-game home winning streak comes to an abrupt end with an impressive 11-8 victory for Syosset here in Rockville Center, New York.